I take, I'm taking, I have taken, I have been taking, I took, I was taking, I had taken, I've been taking, I will take, I will be taking, I will have taken, I will have been taking. That is active voice. It is taken, it is being taken, it has been taken, it was taken, it was being taken, it had been taken, it will be taken, it will have been taken. That is passive. Learn grammar, it's okay, that is good, but while learning grammar and while learning words, vocabulary, or whatever it is, you just listen to something in total English. What comes out of your mouth is what you are listening. Listening is a sound, this is sound, sound. For sound to come out, the sound should go in. If singular goes in, singular comes out. When in factories, when they make chicken sausages, clear, yeah, the input is chicken, clear. If the input is chicken, you cannot have sort of a mutton sausage. Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel, English Wind. I'm Suranga. Today it is total immersion. I'm going to immerse you in the English language. How do I do that? I'm going to tell you a story and it is in English. Even though your English level is, you think that it is low, it is not so. You know a lot, but you don't understand that. So therefore, just listen to me. I'm going to tell you a story, a very beautiful story, and it is the two frogs, story of two frogs. So one thing I should mention is, you learn English language when you are listening to total English. When you are listening to singular, what happens is, what is registered in your head is singular language. You know singular language. You are fluent in single language. I would like to say something before I'm going to the story. That is, as Stephen Krashen says, Professor Stephen Krashen says, of comprehensible input, the theory. He says that you learn a language when you understand messages. So I'm going to tell you a story, you will understand something, so you learn that. That is English. But if I am going to explain things away in singular, you understand singular and you learn singular. If you want to learn English, go to total English. If you want to learn singular, go to singular. Clear? The single is the language I mean. So I'm going to tell you the story. Now it is getting dark a bit. So the story is the two frogs. You can see a very nice picture. I'm going to show you the picture. You just look at this first. Clear? The story of two frogs. The two frogs. Two frogs had lived in a village. Now you understand what frogs are. Clear? Two frogs lived in a village all their lives. Two frogs had lived in a village. They had lived in a village. They lived in a village. Generally, I am living here at Goal, and the two frogs lived in their village. Yeah, in a village. All their lives, they have never been to other places. So to Katharagama, to Matra, or something like that. So therefore, they know about their village. That is it. That is the thing. Two frogs had lived in a village all their lives. They thought they would like to go and see the big city that was about 10 miles away. 10 miles away, a big city. There was a big city, so you know what city is? City is a crowded place, a lot of buildings, shops, shopping complexes, and things like that. Maybe Matra is a city, Galle is a city, Colombo is a city, sort of things, sort of places I mean. So they wanted to go to a place like that to see that the beauty of the city. And the city was, the nearest city was 10 miles away. They thought they would like to go and see the big city that was about 10 miles away. Yeah, they thought they wanted, they would like to go and see the big city that was about 10 miles away. The city is of 10 miles away, so they wanted to go and see the city. Okay. The two frogs talked about it for a long time. Yeah. They have been talking about it for a long period of time, say a few years, 5 years. They have been talking about it. Talking about what? Talking about going to the big city for 10 years or for, not 10 years because frogs basically don't live for a period like that. Yeah, the lifespan is like, period is really small. Yeah, but we just think that the frogs were talking about this for 5 years. You think, yeah, like that. The two frogs talked about it for a long time, and at last they set off to see the city. Set off, started going, set off, start a journey. Yeah, starting a journey, setting off a journey. Yeah, they finally they set off to see the city. They wanted to see the city. They started going. Now they are going to see the city, jumping, something like that. Yeah. It was a hot day, very hot, just like today. It's really hot. Nowadays it's really hot. You know that. It was a hot day, and they soon began to feel tired. They became really tired. They soon began to feel tired. They had only gone a little way when one said to they had only gone a little way. Maybe they have gone a distance of say 100 meters or so. That is the reason why they say they had only gone a little way. Little way means not the, are they approaching the town? Are they reaching the town? No, no. They, it is 10 miles away. They must have gone 200 meters. We just think 150 meters or so. So that is why they say they had gone only a little way. When one said to the other, after that one said to the other, they have gone a little distance, say 150 meters. Then one frog said to the other, we must be nearly there. I think we are nearly there. Because, you know, the frogs are jumping and jumping and jumping. They cannot move very fast. So therefore, I think maybe 150 meters would be a very long distance to him. Very long. They must have thought that they are really, really near the city. Maybe they have travelled. They have gone a distance of 9.5 miles, probably 9.5 miles. Gembo thought they had gone 9.5 miles. That is it. That is the reason why Gemba said, the frog said, okay, Machang, we must be nearly there. I think, Machang, we must be nearly the city. Yeah. Can you see the city? Yeah. He asked the other guy, can you see the city? I think we are near the city now. Why? They are going to see the city. They wanted to see the city. So they are jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping and going towards the city. So one asked, Machang, I think we are near the city. Can you see the city? The other guy said, no, said the other frog. The other frog said, no. But if I climbed on your back, I might be able to see it. Oh, the one guy said, Machang, I think we are near the city. Can you see the city, Machang? No, Machang, I think, no, I cannot see the city, Machang, but if I climb on your back, if I climbed on your back, you can see the picture. If I climbed on your back, I might be able to see it. I'm intelligent guy. I might be able to see it. He did not say, I will see it. Not I may see it. He said, I might see it. Will, may, might. The probability going down. Yeah, it's lowering. So I will see, okay, quite sure, probably. I may see, perhaps, yeah. I might see, it can be, but possibility is not that great, yeah. So he climbed, yeah. No, said the other frog. But if I climbed on your back, Machang, can I climb? Shall I climb on your back? Then I can see the city, because when you climb on back this way, I mean the Gemba is elevated. Gemba goes up, so Gemba can see that, the city. No, said the other frog, but if I climbed on your back, I might be able to see it. Yeah, but there is a very good message to you about learning English in this story, I'll tell you. So he climbed up on the back. Now you can see he has climbed up. Yeah, he has climbed up. You can see that. So he climbed up on the back of the first rock to see the city. Why did he climb up? To see the city. He thought that he would be able to see the city when he climbed up. Yeah. So he climbed up on the back of the first rock to see the city. When the frog put up his head, so then what Gemba did was, he put up his head. Put up means erect. Erect means, coming to a position like this. Erect a building. Put up a building, we call it. Why do we call it put up a building? The building goes this way. Put up a building. Buildings are erect, erect means, you understand what I mean? Erect. Going up, yeah. So he climbed up on the back of the first rock to see the city. When the frog put up his head, very nice thing. Here what happens is, when he put up his head, naturally, automatically, his eyes turning towards back, because you know the nature of the eyes of the frogs. They are on the head. So therefore, if now for example, yeah, we just think these are the eyes of the frog. I am the frog. These are the eyes. These are the eyes. Now I can see what's happening in front of me. But if I put up my head, what happens is the eyes are on the back side. So therefore I can see the back. So he climbed up on the back of the first frog to see the city. When the frog put up his head, his eyes could only see what was behind. He could see not something in front of him. Now they are going towards this. So the Gemba, when put up his head, he can see not this direction, the direction that, that direction, that is the things that they have passed. So that is the thing. See what was behind, not in front of, what is behind. The Gemba on the back can see things behind. See what was behind and not what was in front. So he saw the village they had just left. So the Gemba on the back of the other guy saw his village. They were passing the village. They were coming from that village. So then Gemba wanted to see what is in front, but once the Gemba put up his head, he can see only what is behind. So that is the thing. So see what was behind and not what was in front. So he saw the village they had just left. So he saw the village that they have left. So Gemba wanted to see the city, but he could see his village. I think you understand what I mean. Can you see the city? Said the frog, who was below. The below, he cannot see anything because he was below. Above, below, above, below, below. Can you see the city? Said the frog, who was below. Yes, said the frog, who had climbed up, who was on the back side. Oh yes, Machang, I can see the city. The Gemba below. Below means Gemba below, not above. Gemba below asked, Machang, can you see the city? Now we are on my back. I think you can see the city. Can you see the city? The Yatagemba, that is Gemba below, said, oh yes, Machang, Udagemba. Udagemba said, yes, Machang, I can see the city. Yes, said the frog who had climbed up. I can see it. It looks just like our village. Yeah, Machang, I can see that village. He is actually looking at his village. Yes, Machang, I can see the city, but it just, it looks like, what do we call it? It looks just like our village. So Udagemba said, Machang, yes, I can see the city, but it is just like our village. Oh. Then the frogs thought it was not worthwhile going any further. Any further means, you understand, further. Further means, somebody would say, I want to learn further. Maybe somebody has done a degree, received a degree or BSc degree, and he would say, oh, Machang, he would say, I want to learn further, I want to study further, I need further studies. Further means he is not going to stop at that. He wants to do a master's degree or MPhil. or PhD or something like that, learning further, further studies. Further means passing that, yeah, where somebody is, further, yeah. Then the frogs thought it was not worthwhile. Worthwhile means not good, not really a good thing. It is not worth trying. It is not a good thing to try, because if the city is just like our village, why should we go there? If the city is just like our village, why should we go there? Yeah. Then the frogs thought it was not worthwhile going any further. They went back and told the frogs around the village. They went back. They went back. They went back. They went back and told the frogs around the village. So then the frogs came rushing towards them to learn how does the city look like. Then these frogs said, they went back and told the frogs around the village that they had seen the city and it was just like the village. They said, when other frogs came, Majam Majang, we went to the city, but we didn't go any further because not worth trying, useless going there because it is just like our village. So why should we go? That is it. I think you understand the story. Mistakenly thinking that it is city, they saw their village, the same village they were coming from. So something similar happens when you learn English language. You learn Sinhala thinking that it is English. What you want to do is to learn English, but you are learning Sinhala basically. Why? Something like this. That is how you see that. You think that it would be quite okay to listening to Sinhala and Sinhala and Sinhala and Sinhala, thinking that you are learning English. No, please go to total immersion, total English. So in this story, the Gembo, they wanted to see the city. They wanted to go to the city, but mistakenly they were looking at the same village they were coming from. So therefore they thought, oh, yeah, it is just like this. It is just like our village. That is how you see it. If you see that learning English is explaining everything in Sinhala, then you are mistaken. You are just like the two frogs. You won't be able to progress. You won't be able to go further. You won't be able to see the city. You won't be able to learn English. Spoken language to express ideas freely and naturally without thinking about grammar, without thinking about present perfect tense, without thinking about this and that. I like grammar. I like it very much because I know that grammar is important. So you wanted to learn tenses and everything. You learn that everything. But the thing is, it is not the spoken language. It is not the flow. Yeah, tenses are really interesting. I like them very much. If I think about tenses, for example, if you take verb, say take, just look at me. I'm going to give all the forms of tenses, active voice and passive voice of the verb take. Just look at me. I take, I'm taking, I have taken, I have been taking, I took, I was taking, I had taken, I've been taking, I will take, I will be taking, I will have taken, I will have been taking. That is active voice. It is taken, it is being taken, it has been taken, it was taken, it was being taken, it had been taken, it will be taken, it will have been taken. That is passive. You know, right? Tenses. It is not the tenses actually, it is how the, how the sort of sentences or structure goes. Tenses are completely different thing. So I like grammar, but what is important is learn grammar. It's okay, that is good, but while learning grammar and while learning words, vocabulary or whatever it is, you just listen to something in total English. What comes out of your mouth is what you are listening. Listening is a sound, this is sound, sound. For sound to come out, the sound should go in. If Sinhala goes in, Sinhala comes out. When in factories, when they make chicken sausages, clear, yeah, the input is chicken, clear. If the input is chicken, you cannot have sort of a mutton sausage. Not a good example, but that is what I want to tell you. What input becomes the output. So therefore, please try your best to go to total immersion. So we have a program that is intermediate spoken English plus grammar program. That is, we are starting it 9th Sunday. I think it is today, most probably. If I can upload this video tomorrow, no, today it is 8th March, and 9th March we are going to start intermediate spoken English class plus grammar, and around 6:30 p.m. If you are really interested, send us a message, WhatsApp message, and we will give you the details. This is the time that you don't want teachers to learn languages. Thousands of people, not, I mean, 2-3 thousand. I mean, good number of people are learning languages, good number of languages, not one or two, using internet. Today, a different period, different era. So therefore, try your best to learn that way. And we are helping you to learn without teachers. What we are doing is actually, we are teaching something actually, but mostly we are showing you the way how you can learn a language without teachers that much. Okay, I'm going to wind up this thing, and now it is getting dark. So, well, if you like this, comment, give us a like, and subscribe, and comment most importantly. Even in single, it's okay, no problem, your ideas, right? Then, bye.